My name is Penina D'Souza, and I'm running for the student representative for the PTSA. A decision I can't take back now. No, SGA is a significant organization. To be a leader, you must follow first. I have followed and I have learned. I believe a leader's job is to listen. As the rep of PTSA, I plan to listen to the student body and hear any ideas, comments, questions, and concerns. I will also keep the students posted on anything dealing with our school. The PTSA does so much for our school, including fundraisers to help pay for events and newspapers to inform our students and staff, such as the Viking Voice, which is a monthly newsletter packed with information regarding Mount Hebron High School events. The PTSA also manages events like the annual mulch sale, which helps pay for after prom. Voting for me will mean that you vote for these events to be continued and improved. Being a Viking is so much more than just coming to school. Being a Viking is that black and gold pride in all forms. By being involved in sports, clubs, advanced classes, and having experience in fundraising, I know my background will do justice to the position. I will commit to my position, and I won't stand at the back in SGA, letting all of the seniors make the decisions. I will make my voice, your voice, heard. And remember, you have a voice to make the right choice. Vote for Penina D'Souza for the representative for PTSA.
Hi, I'm Julian Amaya, and I'm running for representative to the PTSA. If you vote for me, the first thing I will do is advocate for your voice in the PTSA. We are one of the most diverse places in Maryland, and as a result, we should all have a voice, no matter who you are or what your background is. So vote for me, Julian Amaya, as a representative to the PTSA. Use me as your voice.
Hey guys, my name's Audrey and I'm running for representative to the PTSA. So most of you probably don't know what the PTSA is because I definitely didn't before I decided to run. But basically, PTSA stands for Parent Teacher Student Association, and they help plan events at the school and give information to parents about activities going on. If elected, I would be able to represent the students to the parents and teachers on PTSA and help plan events with your wants in them. Over the past year, I've tried to get involved in as many activities and clubs as I can to meet a lot of different people in order to represent everyone fairly. I think this will really allow me to give everyone in the school a voice on PTSA so that nobody's left out. So I know today everybody will be telling you why you should vote for them over others, but I hope you'll be able to remember me as someone who's determined and will work hard on SGA to make next school year really fun for everybody. Thank you.
Good morning, Mount Hebron. My name is Omar Kamir, and today I'll be running for the representative to the PTSA. I have been involved in various positions in elementary and middle school. I would like to continue that at Mount Hebron. I am responsible, a good listener, work well with others, and I have the energy to serve you all. As a representative to the PTSA, I will attend all meetings and I will represent our student body by making our voices heard. Vote Omar Kamir for representative to PTSA. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Livy Minnick, and I am running to be the representative to the Parent Teacher Student Association, also known as the PTSA. In this office, I will attend PTSA meetings on the first Tuesday of each month. At these meetings, I will present concerns, feedback, and requests regarding our school and its student body. The most important duty that I have is to present your thoughts on topics such as dress code, school dances, standardized tests, voting procedures, and after-school activities. The reason that I am running for this office is so that I can present exactly what you think to parents and teachers who do not understand what it's like to be a student at Mount Hebron High School. I plan to collect your thoughts by offering an anonymous survey on the last week of each month, where you can present feedback to me. The reason that I will make the survey anonymous is that students do not have to fear that they will get reprimanded for presenting their concerns with me. The survey will allow me to present actual issues that are important and relevant to Mount Hebron High School today. There are many reasons that high school is difficult that we all can relate to. These issues do not just revolve around excessive amounts of homework or difficult tests, but around social issues like racism, bullying, and discrimination against the LGBTQ+ community. As high school progresses, you begin to suppress these issues and accept them. I do not want to accept these issues. I want the PTSA to hear what Mount Hebron thinks. I want to be the voice of your thoughts to the parents and teachers who do not understand what it's like to be a student. Vote for me, and I'll make sure that the PTSA hears what you think, understands it, and helps Mount Hebron make changes to our school to make it an even better place to learn. I live to represent your thoughts. Thank you so much.
Fellow Mount Hebronians, let us take a moment to realize how amazing our school is. From the clean hallways only littered with inspiring quotes to all the A's our student athletes receive, we should all be proud to go to Mount Hebron. That said, there are improvements that can be made for teachers, students, and parents. With me, Caroline Sedlecki, as your PTSA representative, we can address problems that affect us, such as the shirt policy for our runners and athletes, which requires that girls and boys must be completely covered when on a run, even in 95 degrees heat. About right now, I would tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. However, I promise your voice will be heard. The Parent-Teacher Student Association rep reports back to the students on monthly meetings and prevents student issues to those meetings. I love to chat with humans, even parents, and I like to say I love my teachers, especially those who are listening now. Leadership is an important quality for the stability of any system or government. There is no better leader than myself for this SGA position, and I will help prevent against government tyranny. Thank you, Ms. Olchowski. I must ask you to shave your vote for me, Caroline Sedlecki, as your PTSA rep for the 2017 to 2018 school year. I have all the qualifications: leadership, social skills, and organization.
Hey Mount Hebron, what's up? My name is Kai Gatsi. I'm a sophomore here, and I'm running to be your representative to the Board of Education. So basically, the job of the Board of Education is to deliver a report of Mount Hebron to the board and let them know what's going on. I'm involved in many extracurricular activities as well as sports and clubs here at the school, and I believe that I can deliver a clear and concise message of what goes on at Mount Hebron to the board so that they can stay informed and up to date on us. I hope you guys vote for me and choose me to be your representative for the 2017-2018 school year to the Board of Education. Thank you.
Impossible is nothing. A quote by Muhammad Ali and used by Adidas for their slogan represents the ability for anybody to overcome any obstacle. Hello, my name is Ryan Jung. I'm a sophomore and I'm running for the position of representative to the Board of Education. The representative to the board's objective is to offer a student's perspective by assembling opinions, engaging in deliberations, and actively representing their peers. Unfortunately, many adults believe that students are simply empty vessels that are unable to formulate their own thoughts. This basis reflects a fear-driven perspective, emphasizing the need for a strong leader that is concise and convincing in delivering the pressing matters of the student body. I am here to be that leader. I aim to inform the board of any problems that are faced at this school by delivering your input directly to them, allowing us to make a real impact in our education. Although it seems improbable, we can expose the weaknesses in our system and create better solutions by remembering that nothing is impossible. In establishing that a student representative is essential to the success and future of the system, I will protect your voice and I will protect this school. We must maintain an image of strong leadership and continue the legacy of Mount Hebron. So just do it. Vote Ryan Jung for representative to the Board of Education.
Hey Hebron, my name is Veronica. My past year as a freshman rep has allowed me to listen to many of your concerns about our school. This year I asked the freshman class what they would like to see by the end of the year. So again, I wanted to hear more of your opinions. You guys had said many of things, such as having more school events catering to your likes and hobbies, and I'm continuously working towards this. With your voice, I will do my best to report to the Board of Ed and our SGA to create a conversation about creating new events for our school. I have had the privilege to give a board report with our current rep to the board. We have talked about the school events we held, such as the Cam Food Drive, Homecoming, and how many clubs came together to achieve one goal. Unity was the driving force which helped us put on these events that make Hebron special. With your help, we can put aside our differences and continue these traditions. Personally, for me, I've always been shy around new people, but working alongside the SGA has really allowed me to understand how the school works, and has made me understand that sending out information about our school events is a crucial part of unifying us together. Since we have a new superintendent, I think it's going to be important to show him how unique our school really is. With your vote, we can work together to continue these traditions and maybe start new ones. I'm open to any and all ideas, and I will try my best to share these ideas with the SGA. I'm proud to call myself a Viking, and I'm looking forward to sharing our accomplishments to the board. My name is Veronica Kemp, and it would be a privilege to gain your vote for the position of the representative to the Board of Education. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lorelei Lorraine, and I would like to be your next representative to the Board of Education. I will make your voice heard by the people who have a real effect on our schools. I am driven, experienced, and passionate. I served as SGA president of Dunlogan last year, so I know how to get things done. I understand the workings of the Board of Ed, and given the recent changes in its leadership, someone with experience like mine would represent Hebron well and make sure that our SGA knows what's going on. I'm excited to work for a better Hebron, so vote for Lorelei Lorraine, and remember, 2 L's make a W.
Hello, my name is Alexandra DeBells. I'm in 9th grade, and I'm running to be your next student engagement representative. I am running for this position because I believe that I am a strong communicator with others. If elected as your student engagement representative, I will work my absolute hardest to ensure that the student voice will be heard in positive ways throughout our school. This year, I've been on 2 sports teams and have done other activities, and I've listened to other students' opinions on what they think we should change about our school. I want to help you with that. As students, we want our opinions to be heard, and I will help accomplish that goal. Thank you for listening, and make sure you vote me, Alexandra DeBells, for Student Engagement Representative.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Loudon, a current freshman at Hebron, and I'm running to be the next Student Engagement Representative for SGA. Now, you may be wondering, what is a Student Engagement Rep even supposed to do? The main focus of this position is to be able to keep the school involved with different activities as well as represent all of the Hebron student community to make sure that everyone feels like they have a voice. This person needs to be someone who everyone feels like they could easily tell them their ideas. I don't know about you, but sometimes it feels like not everyone is equally represented and some students take priority over others. My main goal, if I am elected as Student Engagement Rep, is to correct this problem and make sure that all groups of students are heard at Hebron. I will be able to communicate with the student body in order to bring their voice and ideas to life through the SGA. The input of the students is very valuable, so the Student Engagement Rep is an important job that will allow for unity between everyone in order for the classes to be on the same page when it comes to SGA events, clubs, and activities happening throughout the school. I am very dedicated to the students at Hebron, and I think they all deserve to be heard. I have already begun to meet with different clubs around school in order to talk to them about the position I am running for and how I want to bring their ideas to life through SGA. With your votes, I will be able to make your visions here a reality at school so that Hebron can be at its full potential. I will make sure that everyone is acknowledged, so remember, everyone wins if you vote Linz. Thank you, and please consider me for the next Student Engagement Representative.
Hello, Mount Hebron. My name is Sajid Mehta, and I'm running for the position of Student Engagement Representative. Now, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. I participate in many sports and activities here at Mount Hebron. A few of the activities that I participate in are soccer, wrestling, and tennis. In my free time, I play the piano, and I played the trumpet until 8th grade. Through my various activities, I've been able to connect and speak with a great deal of people from different circles. Therefore, I'm in a good position to present the students' ideas to the SGA. I was also a captain of my previous club soccer team. I've been able to develop a strong sense of leadership by accepting the role of being a captain of my team. Now you may be asking yourself, what does a student engagement rep do? Well, my job as the student engagement rep is to connect you, the students, to Mount Hebron's SGA. One of the ways I will do this is by having a suggestion box if anyone has questions or ideas. Also, I will make myself available after school throughout the year. Now some people may think that me being a freshman is a disadvantage. However, being a freshman, I will be able to represent the students here at Mount Hebron for the next 3 years. So why should you pick me to be your engagement representative? Well, through my diverse interests, I'm able to represent many of the students in Mount Hebron, so please vote for me, Sajid Mehta. Also, you may recognize me as this guy.
Hi everyone, my name is Anamo Sisa. I'm a freshman here at Mount Hebron, and I'm asking for your vote for the position of Student Engagement Representative. Throughout this year, I got to know many of you on our huge cross-country team last fall, and others might know me from indoor track this winter and varsity softball this spring. Something that is very important to me is for people to feel like they have someone to turn to, someone they aren't afraid to talk things out with. The job of the student engagement representative is to act as the main communicator between the SGA and the student body. The reason that I'm running for the position of student engagement rep is so that I can make the concerns and the stances of the student body be heard by our SGA. We can work out the issues which affect our students the most to form a more unified and efficient community here at Hebron. Now, obviously, every student here is different. We all have different interests, different experiences, different situations. But one thing that we all have in common, our voice. Everybody has a voice. Everybody has a say. What I want as your student engagement rep is to encourage all of you to use your voices for the changes you want to see, for the brighter future you see for Hebron. My name is Anna Mosisa, and I ask you to please vote me for student engagement representative. Together, we can work to make a stronger and more unified community here at Hebron. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ellie McKenzie. I'm a junior and I'm running for student engagement representative. Through my many activities here at Mount Hebron, like being an editor on the newspaper and literary magazine, I have gained experiences in both leadership and teamwork that I believe make me qualified for this position. As an involved student here, I have noticed that the student body doesn't really know what SGA is doing most of the time, and because of this, less people reach out when they have something to say. As student engagement rep, I would not only make sure that the student body is aware of what SGA is doing, but that it is also involved in the decisions that are made. As a rising senior, I have observed what works in our community and what doesn't. Using this knowledge, I will be able to align your needs with official actions that will change our school for the better. I will not only be working for you, but with you. So vote for me, Ellie McKenzie, for student engagement rep.
Hello, Mount Hebron students. My name is Bryce Camper, and I'm running for the representative of the Mount Hebron School Improvement Team. I strongly believe that I'm the best candidate for the job, but that's for you to decide. I've actively been a hardworking, dedicated member of our community by participating in local churches, school events, and multiple canned food drives. I've taken part in many clubs such as FCA and MESA. I believe my leadership qualities will allow me to be the best candidate for the job. I helped volunteer for a diving program in the summer to teach younger kids how to dive. I was invited to a leadership field trip in my past, and I'm a former captain in 2 of my previous sports. As a representative of the Mount Hebron School Improvement Team, I will enhance your high school experience by presenting a case to the student government concerning your ideas and thoughts. I will make sure that each student voice is heard throughout the SGA and the authorities of Mount Hebron High School. I hope to make Mount Hebron a community where the students can freely express their opinions to their representative and be certain that their thoughts will not be overlooked. Electing me, Bryce Camper, for the representative of the School Improvement Team guarantees that each voice will not only be heard, but addressed directly. The second I walked into Mount Hebron, I knew I wanted to take part and help serve the Mount Hebron Vikings. I am fully invested and dedicated to fulfill the role as a Mount Hebron School Improvement Team. So vote for me, Bryce Camper.
Hey guys, my name is Faith Kipchurcher, and I'm running to be the next representative to the School Improvement Team on our SGA. I'll keep it simple. This position is for someone who is willing to work with the administrators and heads of departments in our school and give a student voice that will be heard. I work well with adults, I'm easy to talk to, I'm respectful, and I make sure my voice is always heard. Additionally, I have been on SGA, so I know how it works and I know how it can improve. If you don't want to say something, or if there's something that needs to be said, be it to SGA or to the School Improvement Team, I'm willing to say it, and I will say it, to ensure that the student voice is always heard. Some people may think that the SGA doesn't have a voice in the school, however it does. It's just a matter of having the right people on our SGA. So have faith in yourselves that you will choose the right people for our SGA, and have faith in me, because I am the right person for our SGA. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zoe, a junior here at Hebron, and I'm running for the position of representative to the School Improvement Team. Mount Hebron is a really great school, but there's always room for improvement. And I think I have the ability to listen to everyone's ideas and even more implement the change that people want to see here at the school. I have a lot of experience in leadership positions from my old school. I went to Hebron as a freshman. I went to a different school as a sophomore. And coming back as a junior, I can see that there has been some changes, but a lot of areas Hebron is still the same. So I definitely have that drive to help Hebron improve in areas that it needs improvement. So I would hope that you would vote for me for rep to the School Improvement Team so that you can see the change that you want in Hebron.
Hi, Mount Hebron. My name is Sahil Sodesai. and I'm currently a junior trying to be next year's representative to the school improvement team. I feel like I'd be a great fit for this position because I'm representative of most of the students here at Mount Hebron. I'm a full year-round varsity cross-country and track and field runner. I'm a member of a popular nonprofit called Tech Canal. I'm a member of the Upper Orchestra. I'm an NHS and Math NHS, and these are just a few of the many ways I can represent you in SGA. If you want somebody who can represent you truly, vote Sahil for the rep to the school improvement team. Thank you.
Hey Hebron, if you don't know me, I'm Mackenzie Strozik. Besides playing lacrosse and field hockey, I love graphic design and photography, creating posters, advertisements, and websites. Mount Hebron SGA and Publicity Manager is important to me because it allows the entire student body to be unified in upcoming events. I'm outgoing and willing to bring attention to the SGA's hard work in public events. Hebron, if you want to have the best connection and latest news on your SGA's events, vote Mackenzie Strozik. I'm your can-do candidate. Go with the flow and vote Stro for Publicity Manager.
Hi, my name is Justin Gargiulo, and I will be running for the position of Publicity Manager. One of the most important roles of the SGA, and more specifically the Publicity Manager, is to ensure that the student body, along with the staff, are aware of any upcoming events that the SGA is planning and how you can get involved. One of the ways I intend on doing this is to incorporate a multimedia information system where whether you're on Snapchat, Twitter, or Instagram, you'll only be one click away from any information you need. I'm also involved in programs like the Horizon Foundation Council, where I work with other students and members of our community in Howard County, and I act as a bridge between the council and the students at Mount Hebron High School to bring any information you may need. This has given me great experience, and I feel has really made me ready for the role of Publicity Manager, and I hope you vote for me on Monday. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Malik Islam. I'm a junior, and I'm currently at Mount Hebron, and I'm running for Publicity Manager. I feel as though I'm fit for this position because I'm well known and I can get the word out to the community at the school. I'm a very avid social media user, and Twitter happens to be my most used social media, so I feel as though I'll bring a lot to the table for Twitter and I can make it dummy lit. Thank you. Look at me. Vote for me.
Hi, my name is Livia Milano. I'm a junior at Mount Hebron High School, and I'm excited to be a candidate for student member of the board of... Wait, that election's already over. Since I'm #NotYourSmob, I'll have plenty of time to dedicate to the position of Publicity Manager. The job of Publicity Manager is to get information out to as many people as possible. Luckily for me, every middle and high school student in Howard County has already seen my face and heard my voice. That's about 30,000 kids, so I'd say that's pretty public. Publicity managers also have to work creatively with what they're given. After the students of Howard County gave me the absolute honor of becoming runner-up for SMOB, I was left with about 1,000 useless campaign business cards. Luckily, these business cards can serve so many other uses. They can be used as confetti, fuel for a fire, a fan, a place to put your chewed gum, or a great addition to your nearest recycling bin. I have multiple years of experience on SGA and have served the last 2 years as your county student council president. I also helped to name a middle school and got us another microwave in the cafeteria a few years ago. But honestly, if you just want everyone to shut up about SMOB and move on, your best bet is probably to choose me as your publicity manager, just so they have something else to talk about. Thank you, and make sure to vote for your favorite loser, #LibbyForSMOB, for publicity manager.
Hi, I'm Shreya, and I'm a freshman here at Mount Hebron. As a sophomore next year, I'd like to make it my first priority to be your publicity manager. Being such an amazing school, it is essential that we make sure that we all have the best experience possible. If I were elected publicity manager, I'd ensure that we would all have an unforgettable year. As publicity manager, I would make sure all of our events are advertised properly and effectively. All programs that are required to be publicized will be planned, directed, and coordinated to certify our desired results. I will put forth my best efforts to make sure everyone in the school knows what and when all of our special events are, and make sure we have enough funding for all of them. I will also make sure that our website is constantly updated to involve all new programs or clubs that are created. I am a certified candidate for this position because I am creative so that our events will be taken notice to. I am an organized person so that our events will definitely be carried out in the best manner possible. And I'm a dependable person, so I like to work until we achieve what we expect. I'd like me to be your publicity manager, and I can ensure that your experience will be memorable and to your favor. Thanks for listening, and vote for me, Shreya Santana Gopalan, to be your next publicity manager.
Hello, my name's Nick Murphy and I'm in 10th grade and I'm running for publicity manager. I feel like I'd be a great candidate to be your publicity manager because I've been on SGA for 2 years now, so I'm familiar with the group. I can help you guys hype up events, get a lot of people going to our dances and our pep rallies. This year I was the mascot, and I'm involved in a lot of clubs, and I feel like I talk to a good amount of people and I can help spread the word, and I'm pretty involved on social media. I'm familiar with all the platforms, so remember, vote Nick Murphy to be your publicity manager.
Hi, my name is Zara Mahmood, and I want to be your next Student Government Association Secretary. To understand why I'm the best candidate for this position, you can look at what I've done at Mount Hebron so far as a sophomore. I've been a part of many clubs such as Class Board, Viking Service Club, and Best Buddies. One of my greatest accomplishments was initiating a club called Helping Hands, where we give students the opportunity to volunteer and become more active outside of school. Currently, as president, I complete many tasks such as assisting the secretary and calling different organizations and setting up reservations. Also, this school year, I was able to serve on the Student Government Association and represented our school at the Howard County Association of Student Councils. As the HCAS rep, I attended the monthly meetings to learn more about other Howard County public schools and brought the information back to SGA and shared it with the team. Some of you may also recognize me from the canned food drive when many of you assisted SGA after school and see me checking everyone in and out. After taking the canned food drive attendance, I went on to complete my other task of calling families and had the privilege to speak to many families in our community. I want to continue to be a part of SGA because that's given me the opportunity to connect with all of you, which has been an outstanding experience. With this amplitude of experience, I hope you all see how I'm able to complete the task of being the SGA secretary and have the necessary skills to be the best secretary possible. So vote for me, how about that?
Hi, my name is Victoria Evelich and I want to be your secretary. I'm currently in 9th grade and I'm a part of the JV softball team, the Mount Hebron Lancer drill team, and I'm also part of the Mount Hebron dance program. I would really want to be secretary because I would enjoy organizing all the events and just keeping everything organized, and also reaching out to the SGA members and making sure that they know what's up to date and what's going on. As secretary, my job is to keep track of the minutes of each meeting and making sure that everybody in SGA knows the minutes of each meeting. I'd also be responsible for keeping everybody up to date. So why would you vote for me? Well, I'm very responsible and organized. I would also be able to work well with everybody on SGA, which is a very important ability. But what about the other candidates? Well, I'm positive that they worked hard on their campaign. However, I've been told that my leadership skills and interpersonal skills are what set me apart. So remember that a vote for me, Victoria, will make not only you victorious, but the rest of Hebron victorious. Together, we can be victorious.
Hi, I'm Jake Scarbeth, and I will be a junior next year. I'm running for the position of Secretary to the Student Government Association. I want to be the secretary because I love to get involved in the school and help out our community to the best of my ability. I play on the golf team, I'm in all the plays and musicals, and this year I was the sophomore class representative. Because of that, I know what's involved in being an SGA member and how to do a good job. I hope you vote for me for Student Government Secretary. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ansel Wayne, current junior, and I'm running for secretary. Serving as a representative to the school improvement team the past year, I have the knowledge and experience to work well with the members of the SGA as well as the school administration. The past year on the SGA Executive Board have provided me with the qualifications for secretary. As secretary, I would communicate your ideas and wishes to the SGA. The organizations here in Mount Hebron that I'm a part of, such as the tennis team, band, different national honor societies, and more, allow me to reach out to a variety of student groups to get to know their views on different issues at the school. I would then share these views with the SGA to let the wishes of the student population be heard. In addition to this, as the president and founder of the Ronald Donna House Club, I have gained the necessary organizational and planning skills to excel in the position of secretary, such as being up to date on upcoming events and recording accurate details of meetings to keep the student body informed of what the SGA is doing. So vote Angela Wayne for secretary.
Now we've all probably heard a bunch of people already come up and list qualifications or past experiences as to why they should be elected. like they take 5 AP classes, or they're captain of a video game club, or they work at McDonald's, whatever. Instead of listing out my entire resume, I'm going to give you a real reason to vote for me. My capability, my devotion, my desire to bring the best from Mount Hebron are the reasons I should be elected as treasurer. Now, I'm not going to lie and try to pretend like I'm your friend or I know you all individually, because I don't. But as your representative, I will do everything in my power to ensure that tangible benefits are delivered directly to the palm of your hands. Now, most of you probably don't know who I am. You probably haven't seen me before. You probably haven't even heard of me. But I assure you, Mount Hebron, if I am elected as treasurer, you will remember who I am.
Hi, I'm Sarah Ahmed, a freshman at Mount Hebron. I'm a part of our school's marching band, and I'm running for treasurer. As treasurer, I want to help everyone feel engaged within the Hebron community, and they play a part within the changes we make, from the canned food drive to Hebron for Hope. I want everyone to feel like they're a part of it, and it's not just like a small group of people. Vote for me to be your treasurer, because you want someone who will take this position seriously and will devote time and energy into making the most out of the position as possible. You want someone who's good at money management and is very responsible, and that's me. Remember, be the heir that votes for Sarah.
Hello, students of Mount Hebron. My name is Mohammed Shekhatari, but many of you may know me as Momo. For quite some time now, it has been a strong desire of mine to run for the position of treasurer of the SGA. I believe that I can bring valuable insight and expertise to this role, for which I am very passionate about. I also believe, with confidence, that the other candidates for this position are equally as passionate and qualified for the role as I am. That being said, the role of treasurer still requires immense dedication and commitment, and since I suck at sports, I will be able to dedicate all of my time and energy to this position. Working with the community, I hope to emphasize and prolong fundraising on a multitude of events, particularly Hebron for Hope, in an attempt to generate additional funds for those afflicted with cancer. When most people think treasurer, all they see is a numbers cruncher. However, in this position I will do so much more, not only for the SGA, but also the entirety of Mount Hebron, as I hope to gain your input on ideas for additional events and fundraising we may hold. This way, you as the students are able to contribute more to the community, and this ensures that you have a direct impact and that your voice will be heard. I strongly encourage you, as the voters, to make an informed decision and to consider your options in deciding which candidate will benefit the community the most. And remember, a vote for me is a vote for change. A vote to ensure your voice is heard. A vote for your favorite community-oriented programs, such as the Canned Food Drive, the Hebron Hula, Hebron for Hope, various team sports, and so much more. Thank you for your time and attention, Mount Hebron. I hope that by working together, we can change the community in a positive manner. Also, I'd just like to point out that I'm very good with money. Thank you for your time.
Hello, my name is Eric Vaughn, and I'm running for treasurer of the Student Government Association Executive Board. As your treasurer, I will primarily manage the donations for Hebron's annual canned food drive and various other fundraisers. If elected, I will hold the responsibility of safeguarding your donations and making sure that the canned food drive runs smoothly. Apart from just managing money, as a member of SGA, I will represent the students, communicating your concerns to the board. I will also make sure that our policies promote inclusion in our schools, creating an environment that works for all students. I have the necessary experience to work diligently to ensure that the students feel safe and their voices heard at our school. Over these past 3 years, I have been a member of SGA for 2 during my time at Hebron, serving as the junior class representative this past year and the representative to the PTSA my sophomore year. I have been a varsity track and cross-country athlete, a member of various national honor societies, while also volunteering at Tech Canal, a student-founded nonprofit organization where I travel to Baltimore on a weekly basis teaching math to students with inadequate education. However, it is not the number of clubs that I am in or the number of posters that I hang up. What matters is what I'll do for you as students, as your treasurer. Thank you, and vote Eric Vaughn for treasurer.
Hi, my name is Sophie Browno, and I'm running for SGA Vice President. This year, I am the Secretary of SGA, and I hope to be able to be a part of this organization next year as well. Over the past 3 years that I've been at Hebron, I've been the SGA sophomore representative, the secretary like I said, and I've also been on varsity cheer, dance company, and helped out with the canned food drive since my freshman year. Since I do have a full 2 years of experience on SGA, I feel that I am more than prepared and the most qualified to take on the bigger role of Vice President and help out in every way I can. One thing that you may know is that I'm very organized, which I know will help me a lot if I'm elected as Vice President. I hope to play an even more important role on SGA next year
and I feel that being elected vice president will help me be able to do this. I am the only candidate running for vice president that has held a position on the SGA executive board for 2 years before, so I am undoubtedly the most qualified candidate to take on this role. Most importantly, I feel that I will be able to help the elected president lead the SGA and connect the students to the organization. I understand the time and effort required to be a part of student government, and I will do everything I can to help Mount Hebron through SGA. So vote for me, Sophie Browno, for SGA Vice President.
Hi, my name is Linnea Collins. I'm a junior, and I'm running for Vice President. Here at Hebron, I'm involved in numerous clubs and organizations, including Model United Nations, cross country, and student government. Since my freshman year, I've made it a point to become surrounded by the different groups and communities that make up our school. From sports, music, and dance, to leadership, politics, and service. I've had the amazing opportunity to connect with so many unique students. This valuable connection to the individuals of Mount Hebron High School has allowed me to build a comprehensive and up-to-date understanding of our school and its students. By actually listening to what you say, I can understand what needs improvements based on the ideas and issues that you find important. My running mate is the uncontested Stephen Jin, future SGA president. Throughout high school, I've had experience working effectively and efficiently with Stephen in all sorts of organizations. As co-attorneys on the mock trial team, our cooperation helped bring Hebron to a 2-year-in-a-row county championship. This experience of ours will continue into senior year as we become co-leaders of Model United Nations. If you elect us president and vice president, we will dedicate our expertise, experience, and effort to representing your ideas and making Hebron a better place. Thank you. Vote Ginia. Stephen Jin for president, Linnea Collins for vice president.
Hello, my name is Stephen Jin. I'm a junior, and I'm a candidate for SGA president. Throughout high school, I've spent every single year as an integral member of the Student Government Association. My freshman year as freshman representative, my sophomore year as assistant treasurer, and this past junior year as vice president. I've obtained invaluable experience and knowledge about the way our school works, and I've been inspired by the effort, ability, and personalities of the individuals that make up Mount Hebron High School. I understand that sometimes our school isn't perfect. I understand that sometimes you might feel frustrated. I know. And I've spent 3 years on SGA, longer than any other candidate on the ballot, specifically so I could learn how to deal with those problems. Now that I have experience, I want to give back to our school and improve it to the best of my ability. My running partner for vice president is Linnea Collins, a highly experienced leader and member of SGA. If we are voted into office, we will dedicate our time, our energy, and our abilities to doing what we love most, making Hebron a better place. Thank you. Vote Ginia. Vote Stephen Jin for president, Linnea Collins for vice president.